Hello there, everybody, and welcome to another video. The reason why Mario Judah disappeared. Yeah, like bro was popping, and then bro just disappeared, and there's nowhere to be
In
seen.
October of
So I'm
2020,
curious.
Mario Judah
I
had the
seen
internet
this
in a
video, and I was like, sure, why
chokehold.
not?
This tweet started the viral stint that features a clip of Mario's music video directed by Jamie from One Room Media. People were shocked by the vocals and the overall sound of the song, which slowly turned into memes. At the same time, some people recognized that it was actually pretty good music.
That's when I started singing. Before that, I never knew how to. 9 months ago, some shit, when I tried it, like I never tried it. I didn't know I could sing, bro. I don't know how, bro. Like
Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok had taken his career to the next level within 7 days or so. He was charting on Apple Music and Spotify, and he was just the talk of the town. We actually had the opportunity to interview Mario, my mom did, but we didn't have the proper equipment, so I turned it down. And I forever regret that decision. Mario was a normal 21-year-old guy from Atlanta, Georgia, and had never seen any type of success like this. He started as a producer making beats for other artists, but it never worked, and he decided to start making his own songs. Jamie from One Room Media found him on a random artist promotion page and thought he looked interesting. So Jamie decided to reach out and offer him a free music video if he could get to Hagerstown, Maryland, where Jamie is from. Mario came there, shot the music video, ended up living with Jamie for a little bit, and as the music video went viral, he was staying with Jamie in Hagerstown, Maryland. They filmed a couple of interview and vlogs trying to document the rise of Mario. As time went on over the next month or so, record labels started reaching out with horrible offers. And this is what labels do. Obviously, they try to catch artists early on so they don't have to pay that much for an advance. And it's not as much as a risk. And they just try to make a quick bag off someone if they can, give them $100,000 as an advance, but then make a few million off them in a year or two.
First actual money offer was 50 grand. It wouldn't die very rough. And I think it was like 3 other songs. Honestly, we kind of laughed at it and was like, nah, that's not enough. But looking back on it, was probably the best deal we got offered because it was only for 6 months. We actually talked to Jay Prince.
Really?
Jay Prince wanted Mario to fly to Texas to get in his studio and make some songs. He wanted a new song, which I come to learn later that when you record a song in somebody else's studio, they're like technically the owner of it. The best offer we got was from one of the many branches at Atlantic, because there's tons of them. It was 100 grand, promised that Cole Bennett would shoot a video and Ski Mask the Slump God would get on the Die Very Rough remix. When he dug into it, it was actually 80-20 in their favor for 5 years, because that's how long this deal was. It was for 5 years.
The music industry is really bad. They give you 20% and they keep 80%.
Yeah,
it's completely backwards. Obviously, for bigger artists, that can change.
Hey, y'all, I'm finna put some words out about some punk-ass motherfucking agents in the music industry that don't want to see a black man win, you punk motherfuckers.
Jamie told him to pass on this deal and Mario listened, but then the next morning, Mario was gone. He secretly left in the middle of the night and never spoke to Jamie again.
And then Mario was ghost the next day. I had left that night, came back the next morning, and he was gone. So it
just never said a word, like actually something out of a movie, pretty much, like just left.
Never said a word. The next time I saw him, he must have been in a hotel in Hollywood filming the Hollywood Hills sign, and he was there. I mean, we literally caught these guys not telling us the truth, and that's where he ended up.
So he secretly signed the deal behind his manager's back.
Why?
Mario was in a management contract with Jamie at this point, so this was a really big deal. It's quite obvious Mario's in a bad deal and he's officially shelved by his label, which means they don't really care about you because you don't bring money in. And if you reach out to your label and say you're not happy with the contract, they don't really care. You're fucked. You have to fulfill the contract. You signed it. That's how record labels are. They don't give a fuck, or else you're just going to be shelved and not have to put out music. Mario actually had some success too with Bia, this whole Playboy Cardi stint of going live and yelling at Playboy Cardi to drop a whole lot of red. And the label probably did make back a good amount of money on Mario. Maybe even recouped at this point, or damn near close. If you think you recouped, you usually didn't. They just keep saying you haven't, and they add shit to the tab. I think he's just like stuck in a contract, just trying to get out of it, and he does not drop music.
That's what I think. And he, since he got out of my situation so easily, I think that maybe he thought he could do it again, and he signed something and then kind of realized it wasn't exactly what he wanted. He's purposely not putting things out because he thinks it's hurting the people that signed him.
Yeah.
By him not putting anything out, they technically can't make any money off of him, right? But then
he just
doesn't
stays
make
locked
any
up,
money.
shelved. Yeah. He put out that Whole Lotta Red thing. He tried to put that out, and they probably didn't even count it as a project. So
Here's the crazy part about that, though, Cam, is that was him joking around, pretending to be a mumble rapper. I heard those songs the same time I heard Die Very Rough for the first time. Those songs were made long ago, and that was his kind of parody. He called it Little Judah.
I personally think Mario's trapped in this contract, and he just doesn't want to put out music in this horrible contract, but kind of has to. You just kind of have to stick it out and push through the hard time of being in a very shitty deal.
If I was him, I would have fulfilled my obligation as quick as possible because he's a young dude and he could make music for many, many years.
Bro is so dumb though, bro. Like his manager and like, yo, it's like, oh brother, like, god damn, bro. Like that is so stupid, bro. Like I'm speechless. Like he heard the deal. And you're like, bro, oh man, I can't even blame anybody but him. You can't blame nobody but yourself on that one, bro. You're the reason you're stuck in that deal, bro. That's just fucking stupid. Bro, you have a good manager who said you do not want to sign that deal because that deal is bad. Next day or a few days later, you just ghost them, disappear, and go sign a deal, which is it's horrible, bro. Like, how much did you? Oh, bro, how much? I wonder how much he made off of those songs for him to like for him to go. Oh, bro, to go sign with a label, bro. Like all these rumors from a label. If I was a musician, I would never sign a label. I'll never sign with a label, bro. That's
Years. I think he should have just fulfilled it, gave them what they wanted,
And got the fuck out,
and moved on. But then again, the original contract that I saw was a guarantee for 5 years, and I didn't know if that, if you put out all the songs in a year, then you got out of the other 4.
Yeah, that he could just be straight up trapped for 5 years.
Be like, just has to marinate in it for a while. He must have needed that money really, really bad, and he should have said something, because if he needed money that bad, he would have gave it to him.
exactly, bro.
Like if he needed some money to live and eat and just kind of get by until that, like we would have done that. We were in a position to do that. It's weird because I've reached out to him many times, man, and there's zero response, which is crazy because me and him never had any like big beef.
That is pretty crazy to just ghost you like that. Do you think he regrets it?
He has to.
Yeah.
He has to, because not only is he locked up in somebody else's bullshit, now he's at the mercy of those people until it's gone. And
tons of artists go through this. Megan Thee Stallion talked about her issue with her label. Lil Uzi Vert did. And I'm sure so many more behind the scenes. Sadly, Mario has turned into another artist that was swallowed by the music industry by signing a bad contract. In reality, all he needs to do is just grind and put out music to get out of the contract. Mario hasn't done much in the past 2 years. Besides a few singles and a sketchy NFT project like every other rapper, please do not buy an NFT from a rapper or a YouTuber. Love of God, don't do it. And apparently there's a few people that claim Mario scammed them out of a verse, but I haven't really researched it enough to talk about it. Now, Mario has not posted anything on his YouTube channel in 11 months. His last tweet was over 3 months ago saying, "I love you. Everything is going to be okay. You've come so far. You overcame so much. I love you. You didn't give up. You kept going. You kept trusting in love. Thank you for loving yourself. I am you, and you are me. We are one. I love you." I don't really know what the fuck I'm reading, but it definitely sounds like he's not in a good state of mind. Mario's actually talented. He could be someone. He produces his own songs. He has a good voice. I truly feel like he could put out an album or two and have some success. I wish him nothing but the best. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Fucking love you guys. Peace out.
Damn, bro, that shit is so bad, bro. I actually really love. It was refreshing because nobody else sounded like him. He should have stayed independent, kept pulling the views. He was pulling until the labels would have had no choice but to give him a great deal once his craft was truly perfected, or never signed with a label. Should have stayed loyal. Sorry, my music. I don't care. This dude had so much potential. It sucks he took. Like, bro, sad to see because Mario Judah really was talented. I would have loved to see him bounce back and release more. Where the fuck is Mario Judah? He's back now. True. That, bro, like, you heard the deal, you knew it was a bad deal, and you still went and did it. Like, subscribe, see you guys later. Hope you have a good day tonight. Bye. Let me know what you guys think.